Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Eliud Owalo and the immediate former governor of Migori County, Obado, they have been working closely with William Samoei Ruto, the president-elect. And during that time, be it in a campaign or any arrangement to meet the people, especially in Nyanza region, the Luo Nyanza, and the larger Nyanza region, Obado and Owalo, they have been on ground trying to make sure that William Ruto is penetrating the area. Besides this, Obado has been doing the critical job in the secretariat and behind the scene, as far as logistic and arrangement and the planning is in order to make sure that William Ruto presidency is coming to a reality. And therefore, one will appreciate that when Ruto will be forming his government, in as much he might not want to involve some of the people who have been supporting railaodinga, because now Nyanza region largely has been supporting Baba. So at least one will appreciate that people like Obado, Owalo, and the team who have been working closely with William Ruto in Nyanza region should get some of the appointments in William Ruto's government, whether it is a CS, CAS, or a PS, whichever position, because of trying to balance the region and just working out with the people who have been with you. That is what Owalo and the team are anticipating from William Samoei Ruto, a reward. Because Nyanza as a region, of course, they need to have someone in that government to make sure that the face of Kenya is reflecting in William Ruto's government. Remember, our politics is always local. It is still local. We cannot cheat and run away from our tribes. People are still voting on the line of tribe, though we are trying hard to stop that. But it can be explained even in just concluded election. So, there is a group of leadership from Nyanza region which has been working closely with the Owalo, and they came out with a statement to address the president-elect William Samoei Ruto, explaining to him and appealing to him to make sure that he's not forgetting the people who have worked with him, rather than rewarding other individuals who just came in later after the election. Watch this video shortly, and after this we will continue with this conversation to understand why the panic as of now. Or is there any betrayal William Ruto is staging against the Nyanza region people who have been working with him during the campaign and the election?
We want to assure President William Ruto that the Luo community fully recognizes his election as the 5th president of the Republic of Kenya and looks forward to working with his government to address the many economic challenges that Nyanza as a region faces. Time for politics is over now, and we humbly appeal to our brothers and sisters who may have been supporters of the Azimio coalition to join hands with us so that we move together as one united country under President William Samoei Ruto. Number 3, that we also want to assure His Excellency, the President, that moving forward, we want to focus on building the UDA party in this region so that it can grow into one of the most formidable political parties in the African continent. This we will do while working hand in hand with the party Deputy Secretary General in charge of policy and strategy, Mr. Eliud Owalo, who has worked with us tirelessly over the past 2 years. We appreciate his brave efforts in bravely launching the Ruto 2022 presidency agenda in Luo Nyanza 2 years ago, when no single Luo politician from Nyanza wanted to associate with or be seen near William Ruto. We sincerely thank Mr. Owalo for being the last and the only man standing with Ruto in the region at the greatest hour of need. Number 4, while we appreciate and want to receive into the Ruto fold all those who are aligned to the Azimio coalition from this region, we appeal to His Excellency President William Ruto to be cautious of opportunists and scavengers from this region who now want to masquerade as his appointment in Luo Nyanza, yet they were never available for the president as his greatest hour of need. These are not true supporters of the president, but desperate individuals who are coming into the look for jobs, and will fall back to their previous political inclinations should the jobs not be available. If in his wisdom he considers the Luo Nyanza region suitable for any key position in his government, then Eliud Owalo stands head and shoulders above the rest based on his courage, honesty, consistency, and intellectual capacity. It is only through Eliud Owalo as our linkman to Ruto's government in this region that we believe we can, in a sustainable manner, effectively grow the UDA party at the grassroots and meet the economic aspirations of our people through sustainable development in line with the economic charters that we developed. Your Excellency, we trust and believe in Eliud Owalo, and we have handed him over to you for due consideration in whatever position you deem appropriate in your government.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed, so my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, for those who have been very keen to watch how politics has been unfolding in this country, you will appreciate that yesterday, the President-elect William Samoei Ruto received a delegation from Kisii County. The delegation was led by the immediate former governor of Kisii, James Ongwae. Funny enough is that in that delegation, I saw Owalo being part of Eliud Owalo being part of the group meeting with William Samoei Ruto. So the question is it Owalo who has been linking this group to William Ruto, or what was his work within that delegation? Because this is now was purely Kisii, not Migori or not elsewhere. But Owalo was part of it. So in my view, whatever we are seeing on background, these people coming out with this statement, the reality could be that once Eliud Owalo realized that William Samoei Ruto is going to meet the Kisii delegation, led by the outgoing governor, a strong person, a strong politician in Kisii, a man who has been there in ODM party, then he sensed a danger that maybe, just maybe, William Ruto could be planning to shortchange those people who have been working with him from Nyanza region with either a delegation from James Ongwae. That is a possibility. Remember, we are talking about Nyanza region, and the Kisii, Nyamira is part of Nyanza region. So when you talk about Nyanza region not being part of government, then you are talking about Kisiis and Luos. That's why you see Uhuru alikuwa anaambia watu, because tulikuwa na CS Matiang'i in our government, then Nyanza region was taken care of. But seemingly you will understand politically, this was just the Bagusu community being taken care of in Uhuru Kenyatta's government. So Owalo might be sensing a danger by realizing that maybe William Ruto is planning to shortchange him with this new team. And that could be the reason why he had to move forward and make sure that he's calling on his team to come out with this statement at the same time when William Samoei Ruto was meeting with this delegation. Because the speech almost came at, the presser almost came at the same time. So one day earlier, he knew Ruto was going to meet with this team. So you arrange, you stage manage, and make sure that these people come out to speak your mind on your behalf, because you cannot speak for yourself. So there is a panic somewhere, there is a worry somewhere that Ruto might not take care of the interests of people like Owalo in his government in the way or capacity they think that he should have done it. Because if you reward Ongwaya and some of his team, the question is, how about Obado, who was with you during the campaign? How about Eliud Owalo, who has worked with you tirelessly to the letter? And there's a reason why Ruto is deciding to go for the Kisii and Nyamira counties. Kisii delivered to William Ruto in an immense way. He got a good number of votes. Nyamira also, Ruto managed to get a good number of votes. He has elective parliamentary seats. Amepata huko akina Osoro. So seemingly Kisii region, Kisii and Nyamira has been responding well to William Samoei Ruto. Because of that, Ruto is preparing for 2027, because he might not tell what will happen later. And for that reason, you have to bring these people together to make sure that in the next election, they are running behind you. Because Ruto is realizing that maybe Raila will not be on the ballot. And for that reason, the Bagusi community that has been voting for Raila might not vote for the next leader of ODM party, because it will not be railaodinga. And I can tell you, even in Western region, once you bring a new leadership into ODM party, I don't think everyone in Western will vote for the ODM party. Because people have been voting specifically for Raila Odinga in Western, because they know what Raila had been able to do, what Raila stands for, and what he can do in that country, in this country. That's why they have been voting for an individual, not a party. So Ruto is realizing this. And 2027, Mount Kenya might have a new crop of leaders emerging, and they might have one of their own on ballot, a serious candidate. So what do? Prepare for other areas. In the case of emergency, you have somewhere to go. And by preparing, it means he has to sacrifice some individuals to appease the other people in preparation for the future. So who is the sacrifice lamb here? Obado, Owalo. Because largely, Nyanza region, the Luo nation, as per se, might not vote for him in the next election. Most of these people and those who support ODM believe that he robbed their victory from Baba through rigging. That's what they believe. Because of this, people are grieved, people are wailing, they have a lot of pain. And this pain will not go soon. And they cannot just appreciate William Ruto from nowhere, embrace him and vote for him in 2027. They will have someone else to vote for and not William Ruto. Remember, even the same team accepting Martha Karua was not easy. I remember when I did the first video on this channel, suggesting that Martha Karua is a possible running mate Raila Odinga. Most of ODM people were not embracing that. It took time for them to accept Martha Karua because of what Martha Karua had done earlier. Ukikumbuka what happened in 2007 when Karua was against the victory of Raila Odinga. So it will be the same way. Ruto is realizing this. And because of that, the only way is to have the Kisii and the Nyamira county together voting for him. You cannot tell what will happen in Western, but again, you want to play the same game. Make sure that what you promised to Mudavadi and Wetangula, you are delivering. Such that when it comes to 2027, Mudavadi and Wetangula will not have a reason to vote against you or to go against you. They will come in their numbers and vote for you because you have rewarded them. So whatever I promised Wetangula and Mudavadi, they will fulfill it. So that the Luyas will be appeased. And we are going to wait and see, because for the Luya people, we will want to see the 30% of development in Western. Nataka tuone Mias sugar ikiamuka. Nataka tuone Nzoia sugar ikiamuka. nataka tuone barabara zikikuja. Then from there, people can make an informed decision. I don't know what to think about this, but in my view, Owalo is sensing danger. He's feeling that they're going to shortchange him, and he's smelling betrayal. That's why this statement is coming this late. Let us meet in the comment section to have a continuation so that I can also read your views. See you in our next video.